Sorry, there were some potholes there.
That's okay. Hey, Kiba, it's the Totally Not a Podcast.
What's up, boy?
Oh my God, I'm your host, Jake.
And this is Kiba.
That's it. Connor's not here.
Where is he?
I don't know. Dead, maybe? I don't know.
Is he in the trunk?
He probably is.
He might be.
Probably. It sounds like a Connor move.
Yeah, I hear something rattling around back there.
We are doing a supplemental bonus podcast. I don't know. We'll see exactly what it ends up being, but
yeah, we're doing a little a bro date thing today.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about everything under the sun: life, love, and the pursuit of
not getting your email hacked.
Dude, don't do it.
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 Yeah, we're gonna go get some coffee. Maybe you'll come join us. I hope. Stick around.
Yeah.
Whenever we get in there, what are you gonna get?
A cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee. Hey. Do you wanna? How good of a snapper are you?
I'm pretty good.
You wanna snap us in there? Hey, we're here, man.
That was a crisp snap.
That was crisp. That was really crispy.
Yeah,
I'm impressed. Kiba, I have something to ask you, man.
Yes, sir.
Did you see about Game Informer?
Oh, dude, I did. I'm so excited. Actually,
yes.
were you in my stream the other night?
I was.
You caught that stream where I chatted about Game Informer?
Yeah. I caught just a brief little crumb that you dropped there.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are just now realizing that Game Informer was GameStop's magazine, and that a lot of the cover stories and reviews that were published through Game Informer were not necessarily honest, even if they were very eloquently worded and really, really good reviews that made me buy a lot of games.
I mean, most games media has a bit of bias to it, if we're being honest, but
No, The Onion only publishes truthful articles.
Well, you know.
No one would lie to me on the internet.
I had someone tell me like up and down that this whatever it was true, and I was like, well, that doesn't sound real. And he's like, no, I swear. And he pulled up a fucking Onion article.
I saw it on the Onion.
I was like, no, dude, that's a satirical. That's not real. And he's like, no, look. And I'm like, okay, sure.
Is it the Onion that just bought the Truth TV or whatever it was from Alex Jones? I think it's the Onion that just purchased his.
I think they tried to. I don't know if it ever went through. I don't know if it's gone through.
Oh my God.
But
That to me. Well, speaking of that, I think that's like the epitome of becoming what you hate.
Yeah, right.
Could you imagine how upset Alex Jones would be if the Onion got a hold of his fucking network?
Honestly, he's probably just happy for the money. At this point,
that money doesn't go to him. Remember, that money
goes
to the
right
families.
to everyone else.
Yeah.
He's just happy that he's not as much in debt.
That money goes to the families that he slandered
continuously for
over
years.
and over and over again.
But yeah, I was super excited to see that Game Informer is coming back. It shut down officially. It was last fall, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a sad day. It's one of those things where the writing had been on the wall for
long time.
Years and years.
Very long time.
I remember in 2019, whenever they had the like mass layoffs, and I think there were like 8 or 9 editors that all just got shot out the door.
Then there were the allegations of essentially them outsourcing article writing and they coming up with fake names. So I
never heard about any of that.
I remember there was a big scandal where people were accusing them of essentially stealing other people's reviews or outsourcing reviews that they stole from review platforms and then putting fake names on them so that they could be published, which is a bad idea.
I'm going to be honest, if there was a company that would do that, I could see GameStop doing that.
Oh, yeah.
I could see GameStop going, hey, come on.
Dude. Fucking, I don't know if you know this or not, but most of the stuff you saw at GameStop was paid to be there. Every single spot on the wall at GameStop was a purchasable advertisement for a company. Every poster you saw, somebody paid to have it put up. Every advertisement that was on the wall for a long time, not recently because they've kind of fallen off, but for a long time, everything everywhere was advertising.
Man, I fucking hated going to GameStop whenever I was younger. It was the only place to go and get games, so I went all the time, but
well, they fuck you on your resale stuff all of the time. And also, there were so many times where you'd sell a console and they're like, yeah, we'll wipe it. Wipe it before you sell it. Wipe it before you sell it. If not, the next guy who buys an Xbox 360 is getting your shit.
I mean, that goes with anything. If you're selling a phone, you fucking wipe that shit. Yeah. Wipe it clean.
Yeah, everything. All the time.
All the time. Yeah. I looked today, actually. It's, I have it written down. It's something Games fucking bought it. Hang on.
Real quick, did you see that there's another game exchange in Oklahoma City? A new one opened?
That company doesn't exist anymore, sir. What are you talking about?
It's a private game exchange.
Are you
just opened in Oklahoma City, right down the street from the place that I work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you gone in?
No, but I'm gonna.
I think you should.
I'm so excited to.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gunzilla Games.
Games.
Bought Game Informer out from underneath GameStop, I guess.
Games. Should I be familiar with them?
Maybe. I have no idea.
Do they do
it's a publisher and developer, but I have no idea what they've done.
Yeah.
I really wonder how much they bought it for. As far as I know, they haven't disclosed.
Yeah, probably not a ton, honestly.
Yeah, but I saw that the entire editorial staff, everyone is coming back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which is wild.
That's
yeah.
It sounds like they're bringing back games journalism. Better than it was, as a matter of fact. Better than it was.
It's honestly, I have not been subscribed to Game Informer in a long time, but seeing this news that they're coming back, it's like, man, I kind of want to support them.
Dude, I have
them.
the Resident Evil 4 remake Game Informer, the one that they dropped that week it came out.
Yeah.
That's one of my prized possessions. I love that Game Informer.
Yeah.
The cover is gorgeous.
Man, the cover art
they always so good.
They do such a good job.
So good. Well, and the first 10 pages were always fucking wonderful. They were good hooks. They were all good hooks.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do with a magazine. 10 pages deep, you've lost most people.
Absolutely.
At least one page is getting cut from that. Nobody's reading all 10. There's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of companies becoming what they hate, like, of course, this Game Informer, which is now, from what I've heard, non-commercialized to a degree, at least with the reviewing. Who knows, though?
Yeah,
who knows?
From what it seems like Gunzilla Games is basically going to let them just do their thing.
They're going to give them back journalistic integrity?
Yeah, which is wild.
Yeah, especially in today's political climate.
That does not exist.
But speaking of going full circle, Speaking of going full circle and becoming what you hate, Napster just sold. Did you hear that?
From you? What? Napster still exists?
Napster still exists. This is like 12 acquisitions deep. They've been sold and bought so many times that I cannot fucking count the amount of money that company has made since its closure.
Is Sean Parker still getting money off this?
I hope not.
I hope not.
But I just want to point out, they closed just before 9/11. That's when that site shut down. That was the last time anybody used Napster to illegally download something on the internet.
Illegally? I thought that was perfectly legal. What?
I know, we all thought that at the time.
What?
But how long has it been since 9/11?
25 years.
25 years.
24 years.
Guess what Napster is now?
What?
A music streaming platform.
What? Legally?
A legal music streaming platform. They have quite literally, just like Game Informer, become what they hate. I say that with love because Game Informer, I think, always wanted to have a degree of journalistic integrity. But when you come from GameStop, what can you do?
What can you do? I mean, your hands are tied.
Yeah, you've got zero options.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, but GameStop had those mass layoffs, and there were a shitload of people.
Which time?
The big one. There were like 9. It was in 2019, I think.
Oh,
or 2020.
Oh, this was just like 8 months before COVID, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like just long enough for them to not have to do anything to help the people when COVID hit.
Basically,
yeah.
But one of the guys that was still there was like, man, I don't
like this.
Yeah, fuck this.
I don't like this. This is garbage.
And he left, and a lot of those guys that got fired, he took them and he spun off into his own company called MinMax.
Oh.
I fucking follow the shit out of them. They do genuine, like, independent, games media, and they're really good. I listen to their podcasts like all the time. They have a whole site. They're really good. Everyone should check out MinMax if you are clamoring for that old school style of
games journalism,
somewhat
media.
Integrity. Yeah. They're good stuff.
Whatever they were doing pre-2014.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I mean, 2014, I think, is when the conglomerate fall of advertising hit. I mean, Adpocalypse, of course, everything became monetized.
It's done. What was that? What is that?
Adpocalypse? Like 2016? Yeah, 2015, 2016.
That's why I felt like that too, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I think 2014 is when games journalism stopped being, well, this is what this game is actually like, and it became, this game is so amazing. This game is the mechanics are so good. If you jump in, you can double jump. Oh, dude, there's a spider going for our camera. Look at him.
No.
Look at him. He's going. Oh my God, he's on it.
Oh my God, burn it.
Yeah, we can't ever get that camera back.
Yeah, not unless Connor's here.
No, fuck that guy.
That guy's a sick fuck.
Yeah, he is.
He's not even here, and he's catching strays.
No.
What a sick
No,
fuck.
this would have been the most exciting thing for him today.
Yeah, it is literally on it.
It's going for my camera.
Oh man.
Oh, poor dude.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I'm talking about the camera.
Oh yeah. I killed a spider the other day.
No.
I did not feel bad.
No.
Yeah.
Don't.
I sent it right to hell. Yeah, I did.
What?
And the whole time I was like, man, I wish Connor was here to see it.
Fucking punk. Yeah. Make him hear the squish.
Yeah. Oh, God, that would have been so nice.
It would have been, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Connor's not here today. I know we disclosed that briefly in the intro. He was not actually in the trunk. We don't know where he is, but we know he's not here though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week, whenever we were getting together to record, he was like, hey, I'm not going to be here next week. And I went, hey, where are you going? And he's like,
don't ask me where.
He's like, I don't know.
He said, don't ask me where. And I said, well, where are you going? And he said, see, that's what I said not to do, is to do that. And I said, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what to do now.
And then
was
that
gone.
was it.
Yeah.
That was all the information that he gave.
We haven't seen him since. Yeah.
And who knows when we'll see him again?
Oh, yeah. Who knows?
Who knows?
Also, sorry for the construction sounds if those are vaguely in the background, because this is all getting used.
I'm sure you can't hear it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be able to fix some of it to a degree, but that guy driving towards us.
You probably heard, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, yeah, speaking of Game Informer coming back in all of its righteous glory, fucking Rooster Teeth, bro.
Dude,
How much do you love Rooster Teeth?
I adore Rooster Teeth. One of my favorite companies ever. Bernie Burns, Jeff Ramsey, Gustavo Sorolla,
Matt
Joel
Hullum?
Heyman.
Matt Hullum?
Joel Heyman.
Everyone loves Joel.
I always got to put Joel Heyman before the last, because if you put him last, people are like, oh, so you don't care about him? But he's one of my favorites.
It's Caboose.
Yeah, he's one of my
How
favorites.
could you not love Caboose?
Yeah. What's Matt been up to these days?
Rolling around in his piles of money, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. What else does that man have to do?
I know he took a step back to focus on his family after they were mostly grown up. So
isn't that
cool.
always the excuse?
Yeah.
I gotta really take a step back and reassess my relationship with my family.
Yeah.
Aren't they all 23 and living somewhere else?
Most of them graduated college.
Yeah. It's an important time for our family.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I gotta learn how to ride a bicycle.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah, I feel like Matt seems like a fishing guy.
I could see that.
He seems like a guy that would go fishing.
I don't really see him as like a hunting guy,
Oh,
but
no.
I could see him as like a fisher.
Yeah, I could see
catch
him
and
being-
release.
Yeah, no, he's a
Catch and
small
release.
fish. He's a small fish guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minnow, if you will.
Yeah, if you will.
If you will. If I will.
If you minnow.
Nice.
Thank
Nice.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, I really honestly have no idea what any of those guys are doing these days.
I know Joel's still giving financial advice on X and or Twitter, depending on what you call it these days.
Is he really?
I think he still does. He's always fucking telling people to buy gold.
It's still a good idea.
Is it?
It's still it is. Gold is still going up.
Yeah, it is actually. Slowly, but it is.
Slowly. Yeah, gold and silver. That's what they always say. So just buy it.
Copper. That's where I put my money. Copper.
You know, I hear that's in walls. You can just rip it right out.
Exactly.
And take it. You can just take it with you.
That's why I put my money in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's smart.
Yeah, if
That's
I'm ever
really
running
smart.
a little broke, I just break into a nearby church.
It's right there in the wall.
Yeah.
It's free money.
Exactly.
It's free money.
Exactly.
That's a life pro tip for everyone at home. Go do it right now.
Thank
Tell
you
them
for coming
we
to
sent
my
you.
TED Talk. Please don't break into a church. Unless it's like for something cooler than copper.
Like iron,
Oh yeah, or diamond.
diamond.
Yeah, if you find diamond ore down there, for sure it's worth it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I hear it's always by obsidian.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, there's always lava nearby
Yeah.
as well. I don't
Yeah.
know though, but that's just what I hear.
That's word on the street.
Mm-hmm.
A guy named Notch told me.
I learned this from Gavin. Yeah, I learned it from Gavin in like episode 8 of the Let's Play. He said, guys, did you know that there's always diamond near lava? And everybody said, shut the fuck up.
What are you talking about? What the fuck? Yeah, I have no idea who all is going to come back for Rooster Teeth 2.0.
Nobody, from the sounds of things.
It's-
From what Bernie said, as far as I'm aware, it's going to be in-house. Tim and Ashley, they have some projects they're working on, but they want to go back to the roots of
Just complete basics.
Yeah, they want to do projects that they enjoy, and they're only going to focus on those. They're not starting a company again, you know? I mean, he's running it all through Box Canyon Productions, so he's running it all through his company that's separate.
I could not imagine him wanting to go back to where they were at. I mean, that
No.
failed miserably. They got too big.
Well, and so many of the other people that were originally there are in different places in their lives.
Yeah.
A, B, have different senses of humors, and C, just don't want to work on those productions. So I'm excited to see him working on productions that are separate from what the company used to be.
It's I mean, just a very like moment in time that Rooster Teeth had. I mean, there's no way you could replicate something like that.
No, and they did it, in my opinion, better than anyone else because they did it for 18 years, and they did it right for 18 years. And then not so right for the rest of those years.
For a long time. And then here we are. Do you know that man?
I just know that he didn't need to rev. He was slowing down. He was slowing down when he did.
Don't act like you wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't.
Don't act like
I wouldn't.
Don't act like it. I was just in the car with you. Don't act like that.
Not me. I don't rev for no reason. I downshift for no reason, but I don't rev for no reason.
Oh, man. Is that bike running?
Yeah, it is, dude. You want to ride it?
Yeah, I'll ride it.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. I'll fucking
Fuck yeah, dude.
fly on that.
Actually, I think I could put the pegs back on. If you want to hop on the back.
Oh, dude, like we're in middle school?
I'll do it.
Hell yeah, man. That would be fun.
Yeah. Connor's deathly afraid of them. I keep trying to convince him to do it for a video, just to ride on the back of it with me, and he says no. And I was like, listen, dude, Jake said that he would do it, so you have to do it.
Otherwise, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
I mean this respectfully. When I look at you, I think that is a very average man. That dude probably pays his taxes. That guy fucking brushes his teeth. That dude is key. He's on top of his stuff. He probably has a savings account that has money in it. That's not a guy that rides a motorcycle. But this guy right here, he said, I'll hop on your bike.
I'll do it.
He'll do it.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah.
Right this second. Where is it?
It's at my house. It's in the garage below the office.
I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. It was a long time before you got that thing up and running again.
It was. Part of it was dealing with a lot of anxiety from that bad wreck and the injuries. And there was also like 8 months where I just couldn't even work on it because I was busy working or hurting, you know?
That was like 3 years ago.
That was.
Get over it.
I did after like a year. It took me like a year to get over it. Then it took me like a year to rebuild my bike.
Oh, man. That's so wild. Yeah, you laid it down going how fast?
I want to say 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say 35 is when the wreck fucked my knee up on the other bike.
Because it's so funny to think like 35 does not sound that fast.
No.
But it is.
Oh yeah.
When you're on a motorcycle, that's fast.
Yeah, I got dragged for, this may be an exaggeration. It's probably a little closer to 100 feet, but I feel like I got dragged for 150 feet. And I felt every inch of it because it was grating through my jeans and my sock and my ankle and my knee. And I was bleeding everywhere.
I saw this man's bone.
He did. He saw the bone on my ankle.
It's gross.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I did not care for it.
Yeah.
He showed it to me and I went, why the fuck would you do that to me?
Yeah.
Why would you put that evil on me? Come on.
I did. I walked up to him at work and I was like, hey dude, fucking look at this. Yeah.
It was gross.
It was not great. I'm so sorry. I tapped my microphone a second ago while you were talking.
Son of a bitch. That's okay. I think we'll survive.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, that was a tough time, man. Bad wreck, bad recovery period, and then financial issues, bike repair issues.
Yeah. Hey, that was a truck that just drove by.
Yeah, it was a big
I'm
truck.
really curious how much those are picking up.
Me too.
I really have no idea.
It's gotten so much louder since we started. Things just keep progressively happening nearby, like them setting up that table next to us and shit.
Took her forever.
Yeah. She thought we were funny though, and I called you a very average man. I don't know if you heard that.
Did she laugh?
I said, you look like an average man. You look like you pay your taxes on time, and she started laughing at that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I just paid him.
I know he did. I know he did.
Getting
Yeah.
that fat refund.
Yeah, have you gotten yours yet?
Not yet, but it's coming.
Is it?
It's coming.
Sure it is. Sure it is. The government's going to give you your money.
On time.
Yeah, no, they're going to.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
The government's known for paying out on their contracts.
This government?
Yeah.
Every time.
Mm-hmm.
We love you, government. We love you.
We do. We love you.
Yeah. Don't come for us in the night.
Please don't.
Don't do it.
Please don't.
Hey, what do you think, man? Should we get out of here?
I think this is a good time to transition out.
Yeah. Hey, where are we going?
I think we're headed back to the office.
Let's fucking do it, man.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're headed back to the office. So if you click off this video before you see the next part of it, we'll know. We will. We see when people click off. We know.
I will know.
So don't leave. Don't do that.
I will genuinely get upset.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh,
we're back.
that hurt a little.
Did it?
That hurt.
You feel that one in your gut? Yeah, dude. We're ready to go. We're juiced up. We're back in the original truck. The truck we sat in and brainstormed a majority of our early work.
Yeah, very true. Hours.
Mm-hmm.
Hours spent in here. And for what? Nothing really.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, nothing really to show for it.
I will say our first meeting ever where we decided on this channel happened in this truck over a blunt just like this.
Is that true?
Yeah. We sat down and I said, hey man, so I went ahead and picked a name and I went ahead and did some stuff. I sat in the truck and I told you, like, okay, so I went ahead and shot with this name.
I went ahead and just did it anyway.
Well, it was the beginning, so I thought, if you don't like it, we'll just make another one. we'll scrap this one. I just want to have it so there's a little history going. So I made the account, and I remember telling you that I was just watching a bunch of YouTubers I liked. That way it would get us in the algorithm of the people we view.
Yeah, I remember sitting and like really fucking brainstorming a name for a while, and it was tough.
Yeah,
it's tough.
And then we finally like vaguely agreed on TNA, and then the next week I was like, so I made the stuff for it.
And is that a good name? Totally Nada?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Still don't know.
Because the whole joke was that it's totally not a YouTube channel, and all the stuff we do, it's totally not a.
It's totally not a.
Play,
totally not a
podcast,
guitar video. Totally not a stream. It's totally not content.
Is that good?
I don't know. I feel the longer
it's too late now.
The longer I sit on it, the less I like it. But at the same time, I like the core ideology of it, which is this isn't going to be work for us. We want this to be our job, of course, but we also don't want it to be work. This is totally not work. This is totally not stressful. This is totally not something we dislike. That was the ideology for me, was I want to make something that me and my friends can participate in. That's just, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I remember
we're here for fun.
Yeah, we talked about like, oh, we're just gonna go with it, and if people want to come in and join in for a minute, fucking cool.
Yeah. And
we had talked about having other people come in, and didn't really quite work out.
We still will do that in the future.
Yeah.
We will occasionally maybe even our significant others will sit in on certain stuff. There may be some of our friends, some people that we've worked with on other channels, some musicians, maybe even doing some interviews soon. We are working on some video essay series, which I am going to be reaching out to some people to do some interviews for, and those interviews will be published through our podcast first, and then those videos will come out second. Those interviews will be used to promote the video essays.
That's exciting.
It is.
That's exciting.
I mean, it's not going to be...
Are you an interviewer, Kiba?
I think I could be.
I think you could be, too.
I think so.
I think it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I could be. Despite the fact that I am hosting this series of podcasts, I don't think I could be an interviewer.
Yeah, I think that you totally could be if you had the time to prepare. I
need a lot of time to prepare.
I think you just need to know enough about who you're talking to. I feel like I'm a little bit better on off the cuff asking questions.
100%, yeah.
I can make somebody feel like I give a shit about them, you know? Anyway, I care about the people I work with. Like this guy here, for sure. Yeah, I think it's going to be cool to eventually do some interview stuff and to bring in some other people to the channel. That's something we've always talked about. We just haven't been in a position to do yet, you know?
And honestly, I think the podcast is a phenomenal avenue to do that.
Totally.
I think at any point we could just do a podcast and be like, oh, hey, here's special guest so-and-so, friend of the channel, so-and-so, and they can come on and hang out and...
have a good time,
not.
Or not,
or it could be miserable.
Yeah, and it's okay.
We could get halfway through and I'd go, wow, fuck, this is a mistake.
We're bombing. We're bombing terribly. Please know we're bombing.
Yeah, that would be fun, though. That would be fun, yeah.
Especially for the games segment. I would love to have some guests for the games. Yeah.
Man, just the other day, I brainstormed up a couple of brand new games I'm excited about. Do you want a little teaser?
I would love a little teaser, especially while Connor's not here.
So it's funny, we were actually talking about it. I'll just go ahead and tell you the whole damn thing.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, this is a
information?
podcast exclusive right here. Connor won't listen to this, so it's okay.
No, he won't. He doesn't watch any of our content.
Which is a shame.
I know.
I watch every video.
Same.
Miserable. Yeah. So I'm going to do one where I go onto GameStop's website and I see how much they are selling used copies for games. And you have to tell me how much you think that game is.
I love that.
Right? How fun is that?
I love that.
And we'll see.
And Connor's going to be so confident.
And he's going to do
so
poorly?
Yeah, I think so.
He might surprise us, though. You never
know.
He might.
I mean...
But yeah, I thought that'd be a fun one. Yeah.
Well, that dude doesn't know what a AAA game is. Remember we talked about that and he was like, what's a AAA game?
Is that Hollow Knight?
Yeah,
Hollow Knight
he doesn't
AAA?
know. He has no fucking clue what games are supposed to be priced at.
He just plays them.
I know.
Like a pleb.
I know.
A fucking normie.
Right? Like,
he doesn't obsess over every single thing.
Doesn't read interviews. What? Doesn't watch deep dives. Doesn't know the lore.
What's that like?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I literally couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I cannot relate.
Literally. Oh, man. Yeah, what else do we have coming up that is exciting?
The end of the Resident Evil 4 series is coming up pretty soon. The beginning of the next series, which we spoiled already, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit more. We are doing Hitman 2.
What? Kiba, why aren't we doing Hitman 1?
Because we decided to start with 2 instead.
Yeah, for really no reason other than we just
As
did
a matter
it,
of fact, you made that decision in episode 1, and I know because I'm editing that episode.
Yeah.
You said, let's start with 2. Because you said, this won't be a series, let's start with 2.
Yeah, because I was like, we're just going to play it for fun. And then we liked it so much, we were like, we got to play this whole fucking thing.
The first episode is so great because it's you and me only.
Yeah, it is.
And it's us going, we're not going to fucking do the rest of this. There's no way, right? Nobody gives a shit. And then the second episode starts and Connor's like, so what are we doing, guys? And you fucking tell him about the series.
Oh, man. Yeah, I really enjoy playing Hitman. I am not good at it.
No.
I'm not good. I much prefer sitting and watching other people play it.
I think I am our resident Hitman player.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are the Resident Evil.
The Resident Evil Hitman player.
Yeah. Out of the whole series, I played 1 level. Thank God. That was by design.
You did, didn't you?
By design.
And it was tough.
It was. I needed a lot of coaching.
It was tough.
I did well, though.
Jesus, drive slower. So, he did. He did okay. I mean, it did take a lot of coaching, but he did okay.
You'll see in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, other than that, man, I'm excited to the future of TNO, honestly. The Totally Not Live series that we've been kind of backlogging footage for.
Yeah, some of this will probably be in it, actually. I'm pretty excited about that. I always like to cut in little bits of podcast live footage that we have just to tie them in, because I think it's an accompanying piece of that side of the channel.
Yeah.
Because we have like 3 different revolving sides of the channel. There's the side of the channel that is our mainline series. There's the side of the channel that is our more personality-based stuff, which is the podcast, TNL, and the live streams. Then we have stuff like the stream, or not the streams, but stuff like the shorts, which are going to be more informational based starting pretty soon. Same thing with the video essays when they come out. So I think there's like 3 separate angles you can come at the channel from. There's one, if you want stuff that's just us fucking around, you've got some stuff for that. If you want stuff that's about the game, you've got some stuff about that. And then if you want stuff that's a little bit more deep, there will be some stuff like that.
Yeah, where we sit on a podcast for 2 hours and talk about music and make Connor wish that he was dead.
Yeah,
that exists. Yeah. You can go watch it right now.
And I've also recently started doing some music content for the channel, and I think that's awesome. I'm excited to do more of that. A lot of the music you'll be hearing in the channel, I'm going to start writing it on stream, so you'll be able to see those songs as they come into existence.
Yeah, the stuff you've been doing on stream is dope. I like watching the jazz, the little jazz guitar stuff you got going. I like that. That's fun.
I've just kind of been asking people, what do you want me to play? And they'll send me stuff. Like, you sent me some stuff. You sent me some Kenny G, didn't you?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah?
Play some Kenny G, dog.
And then I got some stuff.
Never listened to a song in my life, but I just wanted to see what he could do with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But okay.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. But I also did some res stuff. I've done some of the Doom soundtrack. I've done just some heavier stuff. I'm just hitting all the bases. If you like music, come check it out. Drop some recs. Or don't. I don't care. Just hang out.
Yeah. Just enjoy the show.
Yeah. What are you really excited for in terms of a series that you want to start that we are not working on yet? Something that we've talked about or you and me have mulled over or anything like that?
I mean, the actual live-action shorts and skits is exciting. But beyond that, the thing that I'm most excited about doing is like a proper short. Like, not just the little minute kind of skits that we've talked about.
You're talking
about
like 15 minutes, like
a
real
20.
short.
Yeah. Some like an actual like production. Not the like, oh, let's just fuck around with the camera. But like actually sitting down and doing the prep work and like actually film.
And we've touched on this lightly before, that we had a project in the works. We're not going to disclose the name or anything like that because it's still a project we're going to work on in the future. But we had a project that you and me had pretty much completely finalized a script. We had a setting. We had everything down to character outfits and lighting figured out. And then the building we were going to film in got condemned.
And that was it.
That was it.
And that was it.
We lost our location. And the script and everything was built on the location. So we're just
literally everything was cruxed on that location.
Yeah, when I came to you with the idea, it was about that location.
Before we had anything else, you were like, hey, let's film here. Let's find out something to do to film here. And we did.
Yeah. So now we're going to retool that script and we're going to find a new location, and that's going to happen in the future. And I'm really excited. I don't know when, but that's going to happen. That's going to be a big one. That's going to be 20. I think we were at like 25 minutes ish.
Yeah, because I think it's 20 pages, 19 pages, something like that. It's
and there's a lot of slow, quiet shots.
Yeah.
But I feel like we were approaching the 25, and by the end of it, maybe even the 30-minute mark, and it would have been good. I had a lot of hope in that.
Yeah, me too.
What what kind of live action skit would you want to do? If you were gonna shoot us in a direction, what kind of stuff would you want to do for the next one? The first one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I definitely would like to go down that same rabbit hole. That one, very lightly. It was a dramatic horror, I guess is what maybe a little bit of comedy sprinkled in, but
I would call it cosmic horror.
Cosmic horror.
It was a cosmic horror with comedy aspects sprinkled.
Yeah, something along those lines of something that's got, because you and I both big horror guys, Connor as well.
Very big horror guys.
I think it would be fun to do kind of our take on something scary, something kind of thrillery, and kind of put our own stamp on it.
That and like, I hate to put it bluntly like this, horror is a genre that you and me both know we can act. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're good actors.
Me and Jake can do two things for sure: comedy and horror. That's what we know. We haven't had the. I mean, you actually have had some of it, but I haven't had the experimental time to figure out what other genres I can do well. The only stuff I know that I can do is terrified and funny. You know?
Yeah, I very much am looking forward to whenever we can do something proper like that. Hopefully, in the summer, maybe in the fall, we'll be able to kind of carve out some time for it. It's just that something like that is a big undertaking. It takes a lot of time.
And that's the thing, that the biggest killer on it is it will take you and me in particular at least 4 or 5 full days of sitting down to work on it.
Yeah.
And if we are only doing it on the week we get together, that's 1 day a week. That's a month minimum that it will take us just to get the basics for this setup. And unless we somehow magically find the time to get 2 or 3 days in a row together, which is basically impossible with how complicated both our lives are.
Yeah, that's something I'm really looking forward to. The other thing that I was looking forward to was getting the podcast started, and right now we're 10 episodes in.
This is supplemental.
Yeah.
This is our first supplemental episode, but technically episode 11. And actually, when this episode comes out, you guys can find us on YouTube Music as a registered podcast.
Yeah.
First 10 episodes are there, and I'm in the process of getting us up on other platforms as well. And then that's big.
Because that's kind of how all this started, is that we were going to just start a podcast.
Yeah.
And then it kind of ballooned out into other things, because that kind of, we weren't quite happy with the direction that was taking. But now that we're kind of circling back around to it, I'm really excited. I'm happy about it.
Me too. I think you've done a wonderful job. And like we were talking about, we started all this because me and Jake wanted to start a podcast, and he wanted me to help do some Foley work for him.
Yeah.
That was
Which I'm still waiting on.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, for everyone at home, I'm still waiting on that Foley work.
Yeah, you got to get on me about that, man.
Yeah.
What's your time schedule looking like on that?
I needed it about 1.5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, we're a little late.
Wow, he's right. We are a little behind.
Yeah, we're a little behind. We'll get there, though. We'll get there.
Fuck. But yeah, we decided we were going to do a podcast, and we tried it, and it did not work.
There were aspects of it that were good, but out of the 1.5 hours or so that we would record for an episode, that was about 10 minutes.
It was rough. It really taught us how bad we were at performing.
Yeah.
We've become much better performers over the last 1.5 years.
And even now, we're just okay.
I think we're both relatively good performers in our own aspects.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
We both have developed a part. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And what parts would those be? What part do you think you take on?
Loud.
Loud,
boisterous, technically inclined.
I feel like I definitely go a little more for the straight man. Unless it's these last 5 episodes of Resident Evil in which I'm just slowly losing my mind.
Yeah, you have become quite the silly son of a bitch.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it so much. I love it. I mean, I love it.
Yeah, Jake is done with Resident Evil 4 OG, I can tell.
We're so goddamn close. We're so close.
Yeah, I feel like we've definitely both developed a character, and we're doing good with it, and it's a thing. It's that's all what performing is figuring out what part you're going to play, whether you're a comedian or a musician or an actor or an actress, or even if you're an improv artist. You just have to develop a part and then play that version of who you are.
Which is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's tough. It's tough to find that niche and then be able to sit in that groove and go, okay, this is what I'm going to work on and go from there,
And it's tough to not do it awkwardly, which I think we've gotten pretty good at, is not being awkward with it. We're very comfortable with the parts we play, and that's nice. We interact well with each other. We're predictable to each other, but not to others, which is good.
My favorite thing about Kiba is that I know that he can never let anything go. So I will purposefully all the time say things wrong, and he can't not correct me, and I know he's gonna do it.
It's not just that. It's not just saying something wrong. He will go out of his way to do something wrong in a game. He'll do a puzzle incorrectly, or he'll shoot the wrong spot on something and then say, well, I shot it. I don't know why it worked. I don't know why it doesn't work. I shot it.
It's so consistent. Yeah. How can I not?
Yeah.
Just twisting that knife.
He knows which buttons to press and in what order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's glorious.
It is.
It's really glorious.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Hey, with that, do you want to head upstairs?
Yeah, man. I think that's a good time to do that.
Hey, again, stick around. We're almost done. Look at the runtime. We're almost done.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
Come join us.
Yeah. We'll see you guys upstairs.
Hey. Oh my God, every time. It scares me every time.
We're back, though.
We're back, baby.
We're always back.
Hey, is this the end?
I think this might be the end.
God damn, I think this is the end of the podcast.
I think this might be the end of the podcast.
This is just a little bonus thing, man. Yeah, what'd you think?
I thought it was pretty fun. It was good to do some supplemental stuff with you. It's good to go back to our roots for a little bit and just chat.
Just you and me.
Yeah, we had some good coffee.
Yeah, get that Conrad.
Yeah, fucking skinny loaf of dude.
I'm gonna be honest, that coffee's good. I don't know if it's worth $7, man.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't think so.
I do really like that coffee shop, but it's coffee expensive. Why is coffee so damn expensive?
I'll just start making us espressos here again.
That was nice. I've only had it once. You've only made it for me once.
I should make you some more espressos. That was a good time. We did that right after we moved into this office. Yeah.
I think that was for our very first office day, where I showed up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I made you and me espresso.
You were very sleepy, and I went, "Sorry, bro, it's the time we said. I don't know what to tell you."
I was sleepy, but it was a good day.
You were.
We got Resident Evil 5 Supercut episode 1.
Finished, yeah.
I finished it, and then I had all those upload issues. Fucking hours of upload issues. Remember that?
I do. Yeah. I didn't have to deal with it at all.
Dude, I re-rendered that video for 30 hours.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do.
30 hours of runtime on my computer. It was about to literally
It was smoking.
Yeah.
It was smoking. Yeah. Oh, man. Hey, this Monday, what did we put out? Killing Floor?
Yeah, baby.
I think we just put out Killing Floor too. Another face cam. How do you feel about the face cams?
I think it's fun.
On certain videos. I don't know it's something that I would want to do for every video.
Definitely not every video.
But something like Killing Floor, I think that just kind of accentuates it, just because it's such a, I don't know, silly kind of game already. You know?
I agree. I agree. It's a good time. It's a good time.
It's fun. What else we have? We have, like always, we've mentioned it already, Resident Evil 4. Another one. It's this Friday and several Fridays still.
Yeah. I work open and close this weekend, so he better get that shit to me today.
I think in the text earlier, I think he said it was coming today, but
late today.
Yeah, and like always, every other Wednesday, excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Yep, that's correct.
Every other Wednesday, check back for another episode of the Totally Not a Podcast. Please, God, give us some comments, give us some subs, whatever. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think of this guy.
Yeah.
Only positive things about me, please, but be brutally honest. Be brutally honest about him.
Only positive.
Yeah. All right. Love you.
Au revoir.
Peace and love.